Hey everybody, this is Jeff Tobin. I hope you guys have had a good start to the year and hope the class is going well. Today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about an online resource that I found, kind of stumbled across, called ClassChatter.com. It's a tool that I can use with my ELL reading class, and I'm going to be using it for the first time on a book that we're going to be starting out here this coming week. So I'm hoping that it goes well, and I'm going to share a little bit with you today about what I found from Class Chatter and kind of how things work inside of it. So the first thing that I do is I'm going to show you the teacher side of things. I'm going to go to it's called the teacher dashboard. Um, so what I did was, obviously, you just create a username and a password of your choosing to log in every time. And when you hit submit, it's going to take you right to your dashboard. So when you get to this page, you can kind of read through the guides and the manuals here on the introductory video there for you. They have a lot of stuff just kind of available for you to kind of guide you through if you're new to it. But I kind of just got accustomed to it by just clicking around and figuring it out for myself. So the first thing that I did was I went up to the top here and I clicked on create a new class, and I simply went through and I named a class for my reading essentials. I had a class title, which I named Warrior 16, and I put in a password so that every time I need to go to my specific classes page, it will take me right into that dashboard. But first, before I go into it, I'm going to show you a little bit more about these side windows here. Account management, obviously, if I need to edit any of my email address, my teacher name, any of that stuff, it's just your information. You have your C-mail, where students can directly or privately email you with concerns, questions they might have. If I need to email a student, it's a good way to privately send mail within the other discussion boards and everything that go along with it. There's obviously help center and contact information as well. So I'm going to show you a little bit about this first class, which I have entitled Warrior Reading. So what you do when you create the class, you have this option up here where you can choose your class. You may have several to choose from. I only have one that I'm going to be using this program for. So Warrior Reading, and then click Switch, and it'll switch you to that class's dashboard. So everything you need for that class that you've created will be right in this window or this page. So I'll kind of just navigate you around, show you everything that's available to you once you get to this point. Once I created this class, I kind of looked at these sideboards and I thought the first thing I should do was enter in all my students. So for this class, I entered in all their student names. I gave them a password, which they haven't gotten yet, but they will get this week. And it's as simple as that. I've got all my students in here. All of them have an account, simple passwords for them to be able to get in, and we're good to go. So that's the student section of it. Topic blogs. This is a good way. Within this website, I can do discussions, I can do book talks, I can do assignments, I can do topic blogs. There's just a number of resources or a number of different things I can do to kind of, whether it be assess my students, get some discussion points going, just anything I can do to stir up conversation within this book that we're going to be starting called The Storyteller's Beads. I'm hoping that they're able to relate to it because it's about an Ethiopian family during a civil war that has to get away from home. So I'll be able to bring a lot of real world discussion into it and have them discuss their own feelings toward the book. So the first one, topic blog I have here for Storyteller's Beads. I just put in a simple one. After looking at the cover and reading the introduction, what can you infer about the book? So it's just a simple starter off little discussion point that I'll have them work through, and I'll have them kind of answer right off the bat before we start reading. Another thing I can do is if I want to create assignments, it's as simple as this. You have a title of your assignment. I can create an assignment here, whether it be just give me a one paragraph reflection, whether it be having specific questions pertaining to the chapter. It's a great way to create assignments on using technology. And then also down here I have C-mail, so I can email direct students from this class privately if I have anything I need to address, or if they have any questions for me, I'll know exactly who and what class it's coming from. And then teacher blog down here, I'm just going to kind of have questions here and there that they're able to answer, they're able to see and discuss. It's just going to kind of be an ongoing conversation, kind of like D2L, where we have discussion points between students and staff, and we can just bounce ideas off one another, and you can comment on each other's posts, just like D2L. So it's a very useful and relatable tool for me, having used D2L for a number of years. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to get out of the my section of it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the student's perspective. So when they get to this page, they're going to have right here, they're going to have class name, and the class name is going to be Warrior 16, and the password will go in, or I'll have the password available for them, and they'll get taken to this page. Now, the next step that they go to is they have their name to choose from up here in the student login. It's as simple as that. It's all laid out. So they'll just click on their name, they'll enter in their password, and it'll take them directly to their dashboard. Theirs looks a little bit different. Very similar to D2L, I'm sure, for staff and students. And they're able to go in and see any topic blogs I've posted, which pops up right there, just like it did on mine. After looking at the cover and reading the introduction, what can you infer about the book? And they're able to go up and click on this little blue section here, and they can add a post, and they can type out exactly what they want and title of their post as well. If I go back to the home page here, I'm not sure what I just did there. They can put in personal blogs, so they can add their own post about a chapter, about something that they related to within the chapter, whether it be from an experience from their home country that they can relate to the book with, whatever it may be. And then they can also visit assignments that I will post in the future. If they have any private matters, they can go to CMail and they can email me directly, and it pops in my instructor's name right there on top. And they can also see their sent mail just like any other email resource. So I like it because it's really simple, it's easy to navigate, and it's probably pretty similar to the email accounts that they've had in the past at school, and it's just very easy to get around and takes you to directly what I may have posted, and they're able to see it easily. With my ELL students, I try to make it as simple as I can for them. I don't want to overcomplicate things. I don't want to give them too much information. So this is a great way to just be able to have them click on a certain thing and it's there. They can type it up and respond to me in the easiest way possible, and give me the best answer they can. And they really seem to like it because they always want to be on their Chromebooks doing something, and I like this because it's a good way for them to constructively be on their Chromebooks doing something productive. I'm not saying we're not going to do activities and paperwork along with it, but this is just a great resource when they come in the classroom. If I tell them they need to get on Class Chatter, have it on the board, they can just get on their Chromebook, get going with it right away, and then we can get into whatever we have planned for the rest of that day's lesson and class period. So that's Class Chatter. If you guys have any other questions or want to know how I'm doing with it throughout the year, it's kind of a trial and error thing for me. You guys just let me know, email me. I'm sure you'll find a way to get in contact with me. But that is Class Chatter. I hope you guys got something out of it. Maybe it's something you can use either in your classroom right now or in the future. And I look forward to hearing feedback from you. Thanks, guys. Have a good rest of the class period.